Guys, fight it up. Fight it out. Fight it
Widen up and sit down.
Where's Michael?
I'm right here. My family, we all have been here
Hi, Michael.
for a reason. We all come from our differences. We all come from our differences because we were the part of the minority group.
Right.
We were never represented in a proper manner.
Right.
We were only asking that we're treated the same as anybody else in this American state of country.
That's right.
We were not here to try to piss anybody off. We were just here to try to vocalize the mistake of our federal government system,
Absolutely.
Congress, and our city representatives. We're not here to make anybody upset, but this is the sacrifice that we have to make the changes in the world today. Because in the day that comes that I would like to have my children and your children and everybody's future, that someday that everybody will be heard and will be represented. And that's the only thing I want to tell you. I will stay here until the
Are disheartened by this police notice thing, but I'm excited because it almost seems like they want us to protest round the clock and not sleep. I will put my tent on my back and I will protest round the clock.
No tents, just people.
No tents, just people. No tents, just people. No tents, just people.
Yeah, there's a lot of people.
I have Alfie and then Curtis. Alfie.
Yeah, I just want to say two things. One, I know this is a really emotional time, but let's try to keep our emotions in check and strategize effectively. That being said, not keeping my emotions in check. Yeah.
Potential consequences are, one, if the property is left behind, it's considered abandoned and will be impounded by the police department. And if in fact there's somebody there with that property and they do refuse to move it, they're subjecting themselves to being arrested.
They're subject to arrest. And so from an standpoint, like the ground, I mean, the people are being to move it's their belongings.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, just everybody has a right to peacefully protest. The people can remain. The property is the issue here. The property has to go.
Property has to go. And technically, these guys were not permitted.
No, there was no permits here. We recognize that there were no permits. We recognize that they were exercising their First Amendment right. And we've been what I consider very, very tolerant in allowing them to, use these tents and have them in the public space. But at this point, it's now in conflict with a permitted event. And at this point, we're asking them to remove the material. If they don't remove it, they're subjecting themselves to being arrested.
And this is permanent, meaning after the event's over, after the weekend, they're not being allowed.
Trevor, you've been pretty much given a sort of an ultimatum. What do you predict will happen next?
I can't say exactly what's going to happen, and I'm hoping optimism that the continued communication with the However, I feel that we are inclined with our First Amendment rights to have our views and ideas heard and expressed on public land in this place, and we already have a precedent set that we are willing to work with organizers at events here, given last Friday, Yom Kippur was celebrated by local Jewish groups, and we were in communication with them, and we acquiesced to compromise with them that we can share this space together. I feel that the police are unjustly using this to remove us from this space in violation of our First Amendment rights.
I was here last night and I had one person say to me that there's some infighting. There's some people who want this to be totally peaceful, but there's some who are looking for a conversation.
The fact is that there's going to be a wide array of differences in viewpoints approaching a movement like this, we're being 99% of the population. What is important is that we are allowed to have our ideas and views heard and expressed. And right now the police are infringing upon that, and we will resist non-violently, as is stated, for the overall goals of the Occupy movement to remain nonviolent. Here, because I know you got good knowledge. I'm a senior at San Diego State from Whitewater.
Thank you very much. Great. Thank you. Yeah. So are you on this, when you pop up on TV on there's a second line, should it say organizing?
No.
Oh, just Occupy.
Just, yeah.
Volunteer.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, Trevor. Thank you, and thank you for being here. You guys are important.
I thought you were interested about the stations because you wanted your own message crafted via social media.
To me, the way that the media has approached the movement is not necessarily in line with what people might have liked. However, the media plays a vital role in ensuring that we are able to express our ideas.
That's the kind of stuff that really gets.
I mean,
that one conference call like that.
Yeah. Your ability to express and relay the news is directly in line with the
Thanks for coming down and your active participation.
Right?
It's greatly appreciated.
It's the only way we're going to get some change around here.
Absolutely.
Occupy whatever you want. They're talking about a surrender. They just negotiated a surrender. Roll your shit up and take it out of the facility, and you can come back and protest.
Hell no.
Hell no, we won't go. 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 Okay. Next we have Ed, followed by Richard. Ed.
I'll be as quick as possible, but any hands, raise your hand if you want me to, if you want to intervene on this one, that's what I advise. Basically,
Mic check.
we need to organize a little bit, or not really, I just want to say, like, if anything goes down, everybody, if anything gets too crazy or chaotic when the police are coming to us and they want to take our belongings that are sitting next to us, or they want to pull some funny stuff, which happens all the time, you're just going to have to protect each other. We need some tactics, so sitting down and holding hands like this with your partners next to you is always really good. And like huddling around it.
Laying down, that's important.
And also like sometimes having moments of silence so you can hear when like something's happening. So if anything happens to any of your brothers or sisters or little kids or anything, you know, the cops are coming in and they want to take somebody or remove something or whatever, everybody has to point and say ooh and huddle around that object. And if they try to remove somebody from the object, then we need to point and say ooh, because they can't be touching us like that.
Like we did today. Like we did today. Today we did it.
And point.
We did
Make
it
sure you
today.
point.
We did it today.
Okay.
One person was, two people were trying to be
Very
kicked out.
important we think about
And we
that
all
stuff.
stood up.
Alright. Love you guys.
We all stood up. We all stood up and we got the person. Thank you for right here. This the people. This the guys. Thank you. Welcome.
Next we have Richard and then Mike.
Yeah, I'm going to be about 2 minutes. I'm from the 60s and I've been involved over 5 to 18 of production.
Mic check.
Mic check.
Coast to coast, we've done great. I think that you want to move to a mobile car. Like, you know, all the October 35 times. You ain't gonna do it either.
I knew one way or another there was going to be some sort of legislative thing to be put in the middle to try to stop it. They wanted it to sound as if we had to go, but we actually talked to one of the higher ups in the police, and they said that if we took our personal belongings down and kept them in our person, we could technically stay here. And we were previously already discussing in meetings about having a welcoming and respectful, welcoming committee for the people who are about to be performers. And so, that would involve being basically out of the way of the proceedings, but still here at the civic center. And so that right now is the goal. We're taking our gear out, taking our gear down, but we're not taking ourselves down. We're not taking ourselves back.
And you're going to stay here. So they're basically saying you can stay, right? The people can stay.
That's what the understanding is currently.
So the protest is not over, or
nope.
Where are you guys going to sleep?
Right here. You know what? Here's the thing. Here's the funny part about it, ironically. A good number of the people that are over here, if you can bring the camera over and check these people out, a good number of these people were sleeping on the streets anyway, for the very reason that we assembled here. You know, this is an economic disparity issue. This is an economic equality issue. Most of us are already prepared for it. This is what we do. A good number, well, not most of us, but a good number of us, and the rest of us adapt no problem. Are very full of the fire and very motivated to get this message out. I mean, it took us to get to a good couple hundred cities across the country to actually get heard, but now people listen. So now, we're going to turn around and walk away now. No, I personally don't think so. I think that's not what we're doing.
You're sticking around. So you don't feel this is a way to kind of motivate you guys to leave?
Of course, that's what the attempt is. Yeah, we saw that coming.
You feel it is, but what's your reaction to that?
Well, I appreciate the gesture, but basically there's a joke that says a perfect. I don't even know this is. It says, why did the occupier? What did the occupier say when you told him to leave? Namaste. Namaste.
So, I mean, has so far have your conversations with the police been productive?
No, actually, the police have been very, very, very cooperative and respectful. A lot of them are very understanding to the plight of people here, and they're just doing their job. A lot of us understand that.
But come midnight, the tents and the sleeping bags will be
For midnight, the goal is by midnight to have the tents and everything taken down and put to the side for the course of the events. And then next is it will be basically still have to have General Assembly meetings to decide the event.
Will you be spending the night here at the Civic Center?
I will.
You will. I gotcha. Any thought of relocating, maybe back to Children's Park or anything like that?
Expanding?
No, relocating or expanding. I was just asking. So that's all into consideration.
San Diego's bigger than cities.
All right, thanks, Chris. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Do you know if the police have provided any intelligence to the press as to their actions? Do you know if the police have provided any intelligence or information to the press as to the intent of their actions tonight?